Hi. I am Eugen.
I am Ava.
I am Leland.
I'm Leanna.
I am Julia.
And I'm beezus. And today, we are gonna talk about an Boeing 747 Air Cargo Act crashed into Hong Kong International Airport. An Air Act cargo Boeing 747 operated for Emirates Sky Cargo crashed on October 20, 2025, at Hong Kong International Airport. The plane skidded off the runway upon landing, collided with a security vehicle, and plunged into the sea. 2 airport security staff members in the vehicle were killed, while the 4 crew members on the plane survived. See, these people on the board have got off the airplane, and they saw a vehicle is hit by a giant airplane.
As of November 2025, a total of 65 Boeing 747 aircraft, or just about 4% of the total number of 747 built, first flown commercially in 1970, have been involved in accidents and incidents resulting in a hull loss, meaning that the aircraft was either destroyed or damaged beyond economical repair. And for that, people were in the car have killed.
Wow. This is a notable Boeing 747 cargo crash example is the 2013 crash of National Airlines Flight 102 in Afghanistan, which was caused by an improperly loaded and shifted cargo load that led to an aerodynamic stall after takeoff. Another example is the 2011 Asiana Airlines Flight 991, a cargo flight that crashed into the sea after an in-flight cargo fire, killing both pilots. The 2025 ACT Airlines Boeing 747 crash in Hong Kong is an example of a recent Boeing 747 cargo aircraft incident involving the Cargo Air Act, a fictional or misheard name for the Turkish cargo airline. The plane, Flight EK9788 operated for Emirates Sky Cargo, veered off the runway during landing, crashed into a ground vehicle, and went into the sea, killing 2 ground crew members and resulting in the rescue of the 4 crew members. It looks like the pilots were talking to the airport tower.
Oh, that Cargo Air Act 747 crash likely refers to the incident on October 19, 2025, when an ACT Airlines Boeing 747 freighter operating for Emirates Sky Cargo veered off the runway after landing at Hong Kong International Airport. The plane crashed into the sea after striking a patrol vehicle on the ground, which killed 2 airport security staff members. The 4 crew members on the aircraft were unharmed. Unharmed airplane is such a shame.
I see that. The captain of the Neil's plane was killed, and the first officer was injured. Oh my.
The 2 airport security staff killed in the collision were a 41-year-old man and a 30-year-old man. The Hong Kong Airport Authority confirmed the deaths and offered its condolences. On October 26, salvage crews recovered the fuselage and loaded it onto a vessel. The aircraft's tail and other parts, including the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder, were lifted and sent to a laboratory for preliminary examination. Before the salvage operation, experts conducted an underwater sonar survey. See how the 747 lands down the runway.
I see. The Emirates confirmed the aircraft was not carrying any cargo. 12. The ground vehicle was also dragged 5 meters from shore and trapped 7 meters underwater. 13. The aircraft did not send an emergency signal and did not respond to air traffic control. 14. According to Flight Radar 24 data, the aircraft hit the water at about 49 knots, 91 kilometers per hour, 56 miles per hour. At the time of the crash, the wind speed was 4 knots, 7.4 kilometers per hour, 4.6 miles per hour, 2.1 meters per second, with gusts of up to 21 knots, 39 kilometers per hour, 24 miles per hour, 11 meters per second. 3. At least one of the aircraft's evacuation slides deployed successfully, so on October 20, 2025, an official from the Air Accident Investigation Authority, AAA, said that they were still trying to locate the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder from the sea. 2. On October 21st, it was reported that the location of the black box has been identified. That's all.
That's a great idea, Ava. The 4 flight crew were on board the flight. They were believed as 35-year-old Captain Attila Yilmaz, 44-year-old First Officer Kandemir Ulker, 35-year-old Loadmaster Kaner Durgan and 46-year-old Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Muzaffer Tuyu. All of them were Turkish nationals. See, all of these crew have survived by the plane crash to Hong Kong International Airport.
Great on that. The two crews are evacuated the 747's door and opens it and they came out of the plane. So that the fighters will do is to help the pilots carry them off the plane.
Oh, I kind of remember if those crews are helpful to the pilots. They're on the car and drive over to see the people were fine or not. Therefore, Leanna, they're not hurt in the plane.
Good one.
You know, the aircraft, with registration TCACF, arrived from Al Maktoum International Airport in Dubai and was landing on the airport's north runway, 07L, around 3:50 a.m. local time. It veered off the left side of the runway during the rollout, broke through the perimeter fence, and collided with an airport ground service vehicle. Both the aircraft and the vehicle ended up partially in the sea. So, the Boeing 747 heavy airplane's a bigger aircraft in a whole wild world. See, these people were inside the port. And that's how they know they do is to work with the customers.
Good point, Ava. They used to drink juices, sodas and water to cool them out of shore, and now they got off.
So this one with the authorities in Hong Kong cleared the main wreckage of a cargo plane on Sunday that veered off a runway and plunged into the sea. The Boeing 747, operated by Actu Airlines, skidded after landing last Monday, colliding with a patrol car and killing 2 workers. Oh God. What a bummer, things these co-workers have already died. So you hope you enjoyed it, but the plane crashed in Hong Kong International Airport, due to a vehicle is still on a giant runway for sure. So please like and subscribe. What did you saw Boeing 747 have crashed? See you soon.